welcome to today's episode of The Daily Blend. I'm your host, AC, and we are joined in studio today by Lorraine Gustavis, the coordinator of the Give 5 program for the Heart of Missouri United Way, and Dee Montgomery, who is a volunteer for the Heart of Missouri United Way. How are you, ladies?
We're well.
Just great.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for being here. Okay, so Lorraine, tell us a little bit about the Give 5 program for anyone who is not familiar.
Okay, well, the Give 5 program is a free, innovative civic matchmaking program. And we say civic matchmaking because when we put our brochures out and people see matchmaking, they think, what? But no, it is a civic matchmaking program. And what we hope to do in this program is match volunteers with local nonprofits. And so it's just a great program. We people that participate in our program, they have an opportunity to listen to speakers. We take site visits to some of the nonprofits, and then at the end of all of that, they hopefully select which nonprofit they'd like to volunteer at. So it also addresses social isolation for seniors and people that are retired or about to retire.
And how did you were a graduate of the Give 5 program, one of the very first?
We both were
You
in the
both
first.
were in the first
cohort.
class.
Yes.
We were both. In fact, we had just moved to Columbia probably 3.5 years ago and heard about the Give 5 program through about 3 vehicles. And I met Dee in the first cohort of the Give 5 program.
And then you loved it so much.
I loved it a lot. It was a great program. It was very impactful, very meaningful. I loved it so much. I went to work for another nonprofit first, and then I worked there for about 9 months, and then I saw that there was an open spot at Heart of Missouri United Way for Give 5, and I was able to get that position.
Wow, that's amazing. And Dee, you've been steadfast volunteer.
I actually had just moved to Columbia, been here less than a month, and my daughter, who works with United Way, told me about this great program. I was just overwhelmed with this community. So many people helping, and this was a way to find out about the community, the needs, and the amazing organizations that are really trying to make a difference here. You just can't help, but there's so many caring people trying to do good, and I just can't recommend it highly enough.
It's amazing, Dee, because I had assumed that you had been in Columbia your whole life because you jumped right in.
She did.
You jumped right in, and I guess I would imagine that Give 5 was a
They
vehicle
make you feel that way. It's designed to make you think about how can I make a difference and show you the ways that you can use talents that you didn't realize you had. And what you can do is make the community a better place and meet so many amazing people.
Yeah, and I like the way you describe it as a civic matchmaking program. So you're taking, on one side you have the nonprofit organizations, and on the other side you have these retired folks who may be looking for a way to give back, but maybe don't know exactly how or in what way.
Exactly.
And you have these nonprofits that are pretty much always looking for volunteers.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's a great thing to know that we can help build capacity in these nonprofits for them because they do just amazing work. And also it's a good feeling to know that our seniors or retirees or people about to retire, they have some meaningful work. They have so many skills, talents, abilities, time, treasure, all of that they can lend to these nonprofits. And we want to make that transfer to others. And so it's just a great match. It's just a great program.
Okay, so tell me about the program, the operation of the program. How does the program work? If there's somebody listening right now who thinks, gosh, that sounds like something I might be interested in. How does the program work?
Well, the program is 5 weeks, and so the first day is orientation. That day is an all-day program, and then the next 4 days are for they're shorter programs, so they're half days. So from 8:30 to 1:30 are 4 days, 8:30 to 3:30 the first day, and they're every Thursday. So it will be the next session will start May 15th, 22nd, 29th, June 5th, and June 12th. And then after that, we do a big graduation. We want to celebrate our participants. Our Give 5 friends is what we call them as they begin to sign on with these other nonprofit organizations.
Okay. And I know I've been to a couple of the graduations, and it's kind of like a pairing that happens at the end, right? I can't remember if the if the graduate chooses the nonprofit, they kind of say, this is the nonprofit that I choose to kind of give my time to.
They do. During those program days, we have speakers that come in. They talk about maybe some of the challenges and things in Columbia. And then we actually go and visit. We board a climate control shuttle. No one has to drive. We're all together. And it's a very comfortable ride. And we go to those nonprofits. They get a chance to see hands-on and hear what those nonprofits are doing. And at the end of that program, the 5 weeks, we hope that they will give at least 5 hours to some nonprofit of their choosing. But I can tell you, and Dee is an example, many of our volunteers give way more than 5 hours a month. And Dee, you can probably talk about more of that.
What I would say is that the program is like taking a happy pill or a hope pill.
I love this.
Because both the people that are in the program with you, the people helping in the agencies, you just leave with a sense of there's a whole bunch of caring people, and I'm one of them, and we are going to make a difference. And so, it's something where you explore what you might be interested in, what your skills might be, but it really gives you a sense of hope for the community and possibly the world.
Yeah. Understood. And so you have a new cohort starting. When is the date?
We do. It starts May 15th.
Okay. And so it's not too late to sign up for
It
that
is
cohort.
not. This is a great time to sign up. You have about 4 weeks, and we contact you every week to kind of keep you in mind, keep those dates in mind. But May 15th, it will begin.
Okay. And it looks like you can sign up at uwheartmo.org/volunteer/give-5.
That is it.
So essentially, Google Heart of Missouri United Way.
Yes.
And you can find your way to the Volunteer for the Give 5 program.
Correct.
Well, it sounds like a fantastic program. I've seen it up close in person. I've talked to many volunteers. Everybody has great things to say about it. We want to make sure that this program continues. Our seniors are so valuable. Like you said, they have so much experience and wisdom to pour back into any organizations that are here in Columbia. So thank you for spearheading this. Dee, thank you so much. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for
Thank you.
having us.